yes! 2 in a row. The Magic win, baby. The Magic win in Madison Square Garden. The Orlando Magic defeat the New York Knickerbockers 124-107. I don't care that it's a Knicks back-to-back. Don't care at all. Our Orlando Magic have traveled more than any team in the NBA, so you get no tears from us Knicks fans. We're 5-2 in the last 7. How you doing, homie?
I'm doing friggin' fabulous. We beat the Knicks in the Knicks house, you know what I'm saying? Kia Square Garden. I'm all about it.
Now, it's jubilation, but I'd be remiss if I didn't lead with Paulo leaves in the first, left groin strain. We're hoping that's not serious. Knock on wood, thoughts and prayers. Put the spoon under your pillow. Any voodoo that you got, people, do it out there, second cousins.
Yes, please do it because we need all the luck we can get. It's the 3rd year in a row that this dude been hurt on his birthday. That is
no shit.
Unbelievable.
Oh, a little tease. Is that Cedric's unbelievable stat of the night? We will see.
All right. Stay tuned, folks.
Before we get into all the things to talk about with this game, there's a lot of good stuff. I do want to remind you, like and subscribe, please. We are so close to 2,000 subscribers. It would be awesome to have you here to help us get this Orlando Magic propaganda out to more in the NBA universe. And also, if you're trying to go down to with the suite with us, we have booked out one suite, but if you want to, we can rent a second one. If you're into that, let me know in the comments. If I hear from 5 or 6 people, I'll rent a second suite and we can do it up big time. 7, let's get right into this, buddy. Franz, baby. Franz, the masked crusader. Let's go. I mean, 2 nights ago, this guy got his nose busted open, and you just love the cojones on him, just continuing to play with the busted nose, bloody face. We find out it's a fucking broken nose. This guy just played a whole game with a broken nose. No mask, doesn't care. Tonight he comes out with a mask. Of course, right when Paulo goes down, huge responsibility on Franz. But I was watching this game with my homie who's a Knicks fan, and he's like, oh man, Paulo going out for you, that's not good. And I'm like, well. We've got a guy in Franz who's very used to carrying teams. He just led the German Eurobasket team to the gold medal. There were times last season, of course, when Paulo was down. You know, of course, these guys are great together, but they can carry the load individually when necessary, and Franz did just that. He goes for 28, 9, and 4. Wendell Carter Jr. called it. He said in the pregame warmups, he was looking for a Franz signature game, and this was it. The Knicks had no answer. I thought they brought in these, fantastic defensive wings in Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby. They had no answer for the German wonder kid. Franz was cooking, Cedric.
You're damn right he was cooking. The boogeyman was on fire from the beginning. And when he went out, all right, I was slightly nervous. But then just like you said, I remember, wait a minute. When Paulo went down last year with the oblique, it was Big Franz who stepped up over and over again, night in, night out, put the team on his back, carried us to victory. So after I realized that, I remembered that. I was like, you know what? What am I tripping about? This is Franz, man. It's the boogeyman, dog. Come on, man. Let's do it.
The boogeyman is fantastic. I haven't heard that one. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. The Knicks fans, are you going to have some nightmares tonight, Knicks fans? Oh, man. Bane, I got to talk about Bane with you, 7. I mean, after a game winner, he comes out and has maybe his most complete game now. They just keep getting better from this guy. He ends with 22, 6 boards, 8 assists, 7 of 15 from the field, 3 of 6 from beyond the arc. That's more of the stat line we're looking for from 3. But he was really breaking down the Knicks defense, getting into the paint. He was assisting. He was hitting big shots. Again, that 3 at the end of the game, it was a little squirrely there, right? The Knicks kept in the game, brought it to single digits a couple times. And I'm like, what's going on? Are we going to withstand this pressure? And that Bane dagger 3 with like just over 2 minutes, that was kind of it. So he kind of ends the game 2 nights in a row on threes, and he's holding it down on defense. I mean, I know Jalen Brunson went out and had like 30 points or something like that. But man,
Right.
him and Jalen and AB, they made him work for every single one of those buckets. On a back-to-back, he got 31, but 10 of 23, 1 of 4 from beyond the arc. We'll take that. Like, we will take that. The Knicks want to shoot threes. Our perimeter defenders didn't let that happen, and Bane was a part of that. He had a great game, in my opinion.
I'm telling you, I said it a few videos ago, and I'm going to say it again. Bane watches the show. He heard what we said. He heard the criticism. He knew, he took our notes, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And he said, you know what? I do need to shoot more. You know what? I do need to be more active. I do need to do what they're paying me to do. And that's what he's doing. I mean, 8 assists tonight? That's insane. That's what I love. It's all around game, filling up the stat sheet, giving us the victory.
Yep. I'm going to go a little critical, and then I'm going to get positive again, if that's okay with you, Seven.
Let's do it, baby.
Okay, so Jonathan Isaac. Stop shooting 3-point shots, Jonathan. Stop shooting 3-point shots. Just stop. Just please, for the love of God, please stop it. Please stop. You are great in the dunker spot. Just roam that baseline. Catch passes from Bane, catch passes, dump passes from Suggs and Anthony Black, and just put it home, get boards, play defensively. I mean, he was good on the defensive side, had some nice plays, and over the last couple games, he's looked a little bit more like himself defensively. But, I mean, talk about a potato on the offensive side. 16 minutes, 3 points. He gets 5 boards, a steal. I mean, that's fine. It's okay if Jonathan Isaac is going to be just kind of a defensive one-dimensional player. That's okay. And he can be a great one-dimensional player. The problem is we're paying him $15 million this year, $14.5 million for the next 2 years, and then $15 million again in 28-29. Now, I think that contract has some like injury stipulations and such in it. But why? I mean, I know it's just 7% of the salary cap in 28-29, but is a single-faceted defensive player even worth 7% of the salary cap? You're talking like your 8th or 9th guy on the bench, a guy that might not even see minutes on certain nights, depending on matchups, absorbing almost 10% of our salary cap. And that's not his fault. It's not his fault. But, I'm hoping Cedric at some point, maybe he would be, he's got the generosity of Christ in him, right? So, and Lord knows he's taken this freaking franchise for quite a bunch of money whilst just sitting on the sideline for a couple of years in street clothes. Is it possible that this guy can have a renegotiation and redo that contract and get, more around like 10 million, 8 to 10 million a year for what you're bringing us, Jonathan Isaac? Because that's a big deal. It sounds like I'm pinching pennies over here, but that's a big deal in a team where Paulo's is a max guy, Franz is a max guy, Jalen's getting paid, Desmond Bane's getting paid. We still want to keep guys like Moritz Wagner around for another year. Anthony Black is going to be in extension talks. Tristan Da Silva's looking good. Like, these are the things that we need to look at, and Jonathan is a solid player, but when I compare him to his contract, it was just kind of frustrating tonight.
Right. I can see your frustration because, like you said, he's not really bringing us anything on the offensive side of the court.
Yeah.
Those threes, and those threes are not contested. They're the shortest threes on the court. They're wide open, and he's not even close every time he shoots them. And as far as the contract goes, like the Jonathan Isaac of old is worth that contract. But he has not been that. What, maybe
5,
3 years,
6
maybe?
years? No, dude, that's generous. That's generous, bro. What?
Hey, listen, the Lord is on my side right now.
Okay,
I'm trying to be nice.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Jonathan Isaac collection plate is, there you go. Look at that. The light. Amen, brothers and sisters. But yeah, that Jonathan Isaac collection plate is very big, and he can lighten up in it.
Yeah, we've been passing that bitch around for the Kia Soul Center for years now.
Ooh, yeah, and it hit every seat too.
Yeah.
Everybody put in some money on that.
Okay, that's it. That's just my gripe. And again, that's not his fault. He didn't negotiate the contract. That's on Weltman there. So let's go. Let's stay with the bigs because
Okay.
Ji did do a good job on Cat, and Wendell did a great job on Cat. And Cat, I mean, I've been critical of Wendell Carter Jr. for being as soft as the Kleenex over there, but Cat is just like the poster child for the softest big man in the league. He is such a
Right.
complainer. I mean, my buddy who, again, I was watching with a Knicks fan. This isn't just coming from me. He was saying it all day. He was frustrated with it. Stop arguing. Get back. Play defense. I mean, I wonder, one
Right.
play where he was arguing, Franz ran down the court right in front of him. That's the guy he probably would have picked up. Easy layup. But the whole point of this is not to shit on Cat, but to get to Wendell, because I have been critical of Wendell. I think many of us have in the Magic community for good reason, because he's been
Right.
here and there over the past couple years. But man, he had a great game today. I just loved what he did defensively on Cat again and against guards. Anytime he got switched out to like Jalen Brunson or another one of the opposing guards, he was not
Right.
falling for the bait. He was staying planted and just not, playing good defense without fouling. And man, is the three ball falling or what for Wendell? What is he, like 50% on the season right now, dude?
I was gonna say, is he still at 50? He was at 50 a couple games ago.
I'll look it up. You wax poetic on Angel Reese while I look up this Wendell Carter Jr. stat.
Listen, man, I already got the hoodie on. If y'all can't see, you know what I mean.
This man has more Angel Reese swag than Orlando Magic gear.
That's right, but for good reason, you know what I mean. And Wendell you know what I'm talking about, Wendell, don't you? Yeah, baby, you know. But yeah, I agree with everything you said, man. I was more impressed with the switching he was doing. I mean, he was keeping guys like Jalen Brunson in front of him,
Yeah.
and it's not easy for guards to do. And he was doing it on a regular basis tonight. He was big inside. He was physical. He played hard. He played tough. Wasn't taking no shit from anybody. Got under Cat's skin, which not really that difficult, but he was upset. He was even upsetting Brunson. He was getting under Brunson's skin. They had the little tussle under the
Yep.
basket that one possession.
Yep.
So that's the Wendell that we need to see and we want to see. And I have been saying it. We will see that Wendell from here on out. Now it may not be every 82 games, but
I was gonna say that's a big talk right there, Seven.
it's definitely gonna be better than next year, and he will be outside of Bane. He will be the X factor. Shout out to him.
Well, yeah, 45% on the year right now from Wendell Carter Jr. I don't. Obviously, it's not going to stay there, but if he can shoot high 30s this year, that's the type of player that we saw a couple seasons ago, and then last year, hopefully, that was the apparition, and that was the anomaly that doesn't make sense, where he dropped under 30% last year. So if he can keep bringing that and spacing the floor for our two stars and Desmond Bane and Jalen Suggs, all these guys getting into the paint, that would be fantastic. Someone that really stood out too tonight for me, Anthony Black. Big in the fourth quarter. He ends with 9 points in the fourth quarter. And he hit the Knicks, we were up 20 at half. They came out in the third with big energy, high energy, feeling like, okay, let's kind of see if we can make a push here. And it also coincided with the refs started calling the game way different at the beginning of the third. Just a lot of tic-tac fouls, which was odd. And I'm like, oh, shit, here we go. But to the credit of the Magic, they absorbed it, and they kept coming. Same thing in the fourth. The Knicks tried to make a little run, and it was Anthony Black that answered the bell every single time. He had a couple floaters. He hit a three. I mean, he was getting into the paint with ease. You love what you see from the young guard developing. He's shooting it much more confidently from beyond the arc and really starting to get to the hole, looking way more under control. I'm trying to look up what his season statistics are right now from beyond the arc, but he definitely shot it with confidence tonight. This year, he is shooting That's not great, actually.
Yeah, don't do
29% from beyond the arc. Ugh, sorry about that. But tonight we have Anthony Black, 17 points, 3 boards, 3 assists, 7 of 11 from the field, 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. Man, he's making
That's
me look
right.
good, calling him a dark horse 6-man of the year candidate. And if he can have games like that regularly, he legitimately
Right.
could be in that conversation.
That is true. And my friend, Big Kyle,
Mm.
love you to death.
Yeah.
But you just stepped all over my unbelievable stat of the night. So here's 7 unbelievable stat of the night, brought to you by this wristband.
We need sponsors.
And it,
If you want to sponsor us, let us know. You can sponsor Cedric's unbelievable stat of the night. Continue, sir.
that's right. And my unbelievable stat of the night is the absolute show of a
Mhm.
fourth quarter that Anthony Black put on tonight. By far his best showing, closing the game, clutching it up. And I'm telling you, the man had, 11 points in the fourth. He had a block, he had a steal, he had an assist, went to the free throw line. He was doing everything, man. And he was doing it with confidence, like he knew he belonged. It was no second guessing anything. That's the AB we need. That's the AB that's your dark horse 6-man of the year.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, for sure. And he was a big part of why the Orlando Magic did win points in the paint tonight. I mean, turnovers have been a big issue for us, Cedric. And
Right.
the first quarter started, we had 1 turnover. We had 1 turnover, and we got 10 points off turnovers off the Knicks. And I'm like,
Yeah.
man, if we can keep even anywhere near this for the rest of the game, the Knicks have no shot of winning. Well,
Right.
I ate my words, certainly, because we ended the game with, I believe, 15 turnovers to the Knicks 14, and we end up giving up 20 points off of those turnovers when they only give up 17. So in 3 quarters, we had 14 turnovers. So it didn't get pretty, but it's getting a little bit more palatable. We're still averaging, I think, 16 and a half turnovers. I don't know where that places us in the league, but that's just too many for us. I think as long as we keep it under 14 in a game, we can always win this thing. I loved how tenacious we were in the paint. I honestly thought the differential was going to be more before I read it. It's not that impressive, 50 to 48, but we crushed them on the boards, 49 to 37. And
Yeah.
you know, that's impressive for a team that has Mitchell Robinson. That guy is an offensive rebounding beast. But the defense, like this game for me, it showed me and gave me confidence back in the identity that we've been forging for the last few years. And all the heat that Coach Mosley has gotten early in the season, and for good reason, you know, the expectations are high. So the heat is turned up in the kitchen, Coach Mosley.
Right.
This is the identity that he's built. And this is the type of team that we're used to seeing. Holding the Knicks to 107 points is extremely impressive. I think I had it up. Do I still have it? I think I have it right here. Their offensive rating is 3rd in the league at 121.6. So I think they scored 40 points in the first quarter against the Grizzlies the other night. They had like 7 points through like 8 minutes in the first quarter against us. So this is the identity that we need to have. We go into the half up 20, and that is resting on the laurels of the identity of this team, the defensive side. And as long as we can, you know, shoot whatever like we did tonight, like 35% from 36 from beyond the arc, 35% from beyond the arc, we win the glass, we get to the paint. That is the recipe for this team to be a force in the East. And man, 5-2 in the last 7. I know we're just 500 right now, but we're only 4 games back of the Pistons in first place, and only 2 games back of the Heat, who are in 3rd place. So it's all super tight. It can all change on the drop of a dime in one road trip, in one homestand. It's all right there for us, 7. How are you feeling right now as we get another victory here, one that like really felt like our identity?
Well, I'm feeling like a week or two ago, the
Mm,
sky was falling
yeah.
and everybody was saying the season is over. So I'm blessed to see 500 right now. Not complaining about it at all. I'm all for it. And this identity is we know this has been our identity for years. Like you said, under Coach Mose, this is what he brought to the team. And all we needed was better shooting. So, like you said, if you can get it about 30, 35, we can stay there. We got a chance in any game against any team we play. So I'm very proud. I'm very happy. And I'm ready to keep kicking ass. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
shout out to Coach Mose who coached his ass off tonight.
Yep.
He
Yep. Yep.
called
Yep.
he called the right timeouts. He got some good subs in. He had his finger on the pulse of this game, like he knew we got to win this game, and I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure we do it. I mean, he pulled all the right strings. He pushed all the right buttons. I didn't really see two mistakes on his part. Got the challenge in good. He finally won the challenge. Called that out. So I'm happy, man. Shout out to Coach Mose, man. All you Coach Mose haters, shut the hell up.
All right, man. Well, Second Cousins, thank you so much for coming. Make sure you do like and subscribe. The Magic are at home again on Friday versus the Nets. Then we're at Houston and then home for 3 games against the Warriors, the Clippers, and we see these New York Knicks again Saturday, November 22nd. Yeah. What do you got, Seven? You got some more?
Yeah, and I just wanna ask.
Yeah.
The Knicks, right? And
Mhm.
they're on the back end of an 8-game homestand. Do we have that in our schedule? Like 8 straight games at home? That's crazy.
No. I mean, not that I know of. I mean, on the contrary, we have been the team that has traveled the most miles of any team in the NBA this season. And I heard
Right.
Doris Burke say that today. So I don't know where she got that, but it makes sense. It
Mhm.
feels like this team has been ping-ponging around. So it'll be nice to get a
I
few here at home. The Knicks have been having a little bit of a soft schedule. This was maybe a little bit of a wake-up call for them that, hey, you're not alone in the East. We're coming,
That's right.
baby. We're coming.
And no longer undefeated at home either, thanks to us. So, you know what I mean? Put
You're
that in your pipe
welcome.
and smoke it.
You're welcome. Bing bong, bitches. And with that, Second Cousins, thanks as always for coming through. Let us know in the comments. It helps the algorithm. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Until next time, Seven, thank you so much. Peace out, Second Cousins.